What up? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Ain't nothing average about this channel. And we always strive to be the best we can in this life. Pick you up some merch at BigHerc916.com. Do you ever think about why you're so different from everybody around you? What are the voices in your head that tell you to pursue your dreams, pursue your passions? Why you have this burning desire inside you? What gives you drive? Do you ask yourself these questions? I ask myself these questions, and what the voices tell me is that you're blessed and that you must continue on your journey. Do not give up and believe in yourself. Doubt will try to take you down. Others will question your ability. But as long as you hear this voice, you know the truth. And the truth is that which you are, that which you must pursue and continue to be. And so I continue to push. I continue to strive. I continue to elevate to excellence. I have no room in my life for mediocrity, and I leave a lot of the mundane things to just small talk, or I try not to even entertain them at all without being rude to those who bring about this type of conversation. I always knew I was different. I always knew that there was something about me that I couldn't really, put a finger on. It's so crazy at times. I thought, why am I so different from my family? Why do I have these goals or these visions and these things I want to accomplish, but to everybody else it's no big thing. It's, they could take it or leave it. A lot of you out there feel the same way. It's almost like it's an all or nothing. Failure is not an option. It's a sense of pursuing achievement, but there's no finish line. And what I mean by that is there's no complacency. You always want to see how far you can go and what the highest you can climb is. And to those out there who feel the same way, you're not alone, man. You're not alone, and listen to those voices, because before you can act on the outer, you must listen to the inner. And a lot of times the inner voice, your deep subconscious, is talking to you, trying to communicate, trying to navigate this shell of a body in this dimension, this plane, so that you can exist but also persist in whatever your mission is you're here to accomplish. I feel like every day is a sense of urgency, and this sense of urgency, even when I was locked behind concrete walls and and iron fences and gates, I never felt relaxed. I never felt like, oh, I'll just wait to the day. I was always working to create a day that could possibly mean I'm obtaining my freedom earlier than what somebody else told me. And now that I have my freedom, I'm able to do a lot of these things. I take every day as a blessing, and I'm always trying to put out good energy into the world. Whenever I feel like I have this doubt or these low frequency vibrations, I reflect, meditate, seek clarity, and push past these bumblings, I call them, because that's all they are. We were created for so much more. But there's nothing wrong with trying to be the best you can be. There's nothing wrong with trying to, find answers to your truth, because everybody's truth is different as far as what their purpose is and what they feel they're meant to be. It's like I said, I felt like I never really fit in one particular group or box. I was always doing things differently, and you feel like you're alone at times because you're so different, because your mind, you can't shut it down to be normal. And not saying as far as normal as in like everybody else, and for some people just doing whatever allows them to survive is cool, but I never had that in me, man. I just couldn't. Surviving is not enough. Existing is not enough. I got to make my mark, man. And I share all these thoughts with you guys so that you can find the balance in yourself, and maybe this makes sense to you. But just because you come from nothing, or you come from a background that doesn't have these grand plans, and nobody around you thinks or talks like you, it doesn't mean you're wrong. Continue to be you. Continue to be unique. Continue to create. Continue to be somebody who's a trailblazer, that thinks out the box, that doesn't follow but that leads, that's not afraid to be alone at the front. That's a special person. There's not a lot of you out there. And this video is not going to resonate with everybody, but those who it does, they'll understand, because they felt this loneliness. They felt this sense of being ostracized, and that's part of what your journey consists of. And just know that you're someone who's going to change humanity. You're going to change the lives of many people. You're going to inspire. You're going to motivate. I never want to go to prison, man. I never want to go to juvenile hall. I mean, who wants to go to juvenile hall? Who wants to go to prison? Who wants to be around, thousands of men being told what to do by few men? So I really had to think about, why did I put myself on those paths? What was the purpose? I think about that all the time, man. Flashbacks, sometimes nightmares, PTSD from all that stuff, man. It's, dreams that, have me waking up sometimes like tripping, but that voice inside me tells me, hey, You made choices. Now you're making different choices. And those choices you make are going to take you on another path. And remember, you have multiple choices that you can make as you continue on your journey. So be wise in your actions. Be in tune with yourself. And sometimes quiet, nothingness is what you need to find that balance to help correct maybe an idiosyncrasy in your thoughts or a doubt that's entered your mind, because you live and you frequent a lot of energies that have that type of vibration. So just be conscious of it, and that's why it's good to kind of decompress at the end of the day. But yeah, man, I just speak from the heart, speak from the soul. And if I had a dad, a male mentor, I think about what I would want him to share with me, and that's what I share with you guys. This deep game, because I know a lot of you guys, you're searching for it, man, and nobody's out there giving it to you. So I'm trying to give you this deep game. This is deep right here. The inner voice. You are the truth, man. Stay positive, be strong. Big Herc916.
I know you're not the average motherfucker, so I got some merch for you. Never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Tank tops, t-shirts, never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Got them hats, man. Big Herc916.com. Pick you up some merch. Limited, very limited. I'm not going to have a bunch of these because there's only a limited edition of people who ain't the average motherfuckers.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.